Good afternoon, everyone. This is the winning window, 1:30 p.m. and we are on Facebook Live. This is week 23 and our countdown to 2020. So how are you doing today and how have been doing for the last week? The last Wednesday till this Wednesday. How are you doing? What did you do? What did you not do? That's most important. What did you say yes to and what did you say no to? That's very, very important. Comment and tell me. Let me know how is this last week have been for you. Till that time, let me tell you how was this last week for me. Well, this has been a very, very, very fruitful week for me and my business because we went scouting for new territories and we found out that good territories and we are starting our business into new places now. So that's been a great improvement. It's been very action oriented last week and some new collaborations happening. Some people are connecting and saying that the moment we put our intent out there that we want to go to the next level in our business, where it's expanding our territories, we are actually receiving calls and messages from the people that they want to support us or they want to partner with us to go into those places. Isn't it amazing? Like, you just have to think about something and the things are actually there for you. It's us that we are not focusing on those things, and that's why we feel that there is a lack of opportunities. Most of us do that, right? And so my week has been really, really good so far, and there's a lot of planning and strategizing happening for the next 90 days, and so on and so forth. So let me know how was your week so far. And till you do that, the today's question that I want to jump onto directly now is from Vinod, and Vinod is from Ahmedabad, and Vinod's question is how to overcome laziness. One of my most favorite questions because not because a lot of people ask this question. Yes, they do ask this question, but also because I suffered laziness, I suffered procrastination every single day till a few years back. And today also, when I have my life designed the way I want it to be, the way I want my life to look like, I have a great health, I have really supporting and caring relationships, my finances are doing well, my business is doing well, and still then, till even though I have all of this going well for me, I still have some days in my life where I still feel that I'm dragging myself out of the bed. Now I don't know why, because none of the days I feel that in any area of my life I'm dragging myself. I still feel sometimes lazy and sometimes procrastination comes in my space, and I feel that I'm dragging myself. So there were a few years back when I actually dealt and understood with this problem, that why is this happening and why am I procrastinating? Why am I so lazy? These questions would come to me often, that there is so many opportunities, there are so many things to be done. And I keep saying this, that I have so much to do and so many things to be done. And I have so much potential, but I'm not able to do certain things. I used to wonder, why am I not doing it? And then there came a time when I decided that I really want to get over this, and I started researching and finding solutions to get over my laziness and procrastination. Uh, Now, each one of you will have a different level of laziness or procrastination. Some of you may find that you're doing so many things and you still feel that you're lazy because you can do so many more things. And some of you may just feel that every single day is a pain for me to getting out of the bed. So both ways, like, each one of you have your own potential. Each one of you may look at life differently. Each one of you may have expectations different, from life. So you may feel that you are doing this at any given point of time. And what helped me, I'm just going to share it with you. But before that, I want to ask you a few questions. You may watch this video live right now, or you may watch it later. So I want you to confirm it to yourself to understand, where do you stand actually, and do you really procrastinate, or are you really lazy? Let's be true to ourselves and let's understand whether it's actually there, whether it's a level 1 or whether it's level 10. Yeah. So let me ask you those questions which I asked myself and I ask all my coaching clients. So my first question for you is, are you someone who hates taking initiatives? Are you someone who hates taking initiatives? You know you should exercise every single day or at least 5 days a week, but you don't go to the gym, you don't work out. You hit that snooze button every single day and hate yourself for doing that. You want to stay in bed longer and you drag yourself out of the bed every single morning or at least 5 times or 3 times in the morning. Uh, you know that you need to finish some work, but there is piles of work pending there, and you still look at it and feel, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. या मैं कल करती हूँ. Okay, you really push the work on others as much possible. You keep postponing that work that is there in front of you. You don't have a fixed schedule. Like you don't have a fixed schedule of I have to wake up at this time, I have to then work out, I have to eat this, I have to do this, I have to get ready at this time. If you do not have a fixed schedule, okay, do you only start the work or finish the work when there is a deadline on you? Okay, and when I mean that, some of us may be like, having this thing that they may produce the result of that work at the deadline, but they're actually working on the background. I don't mean to address you. What I mean to say is, when you actually start working a day before for something that you want to submit the next day. Okay, so answer these 6 questions and see for yourself whether you're actually procrastinating and you're actually lazy. Okay. Do you often question yourself this, you find yourself sitting there once you finish that work and you think, oh my God, why do I keep postponing things? Yeah. Or why am I so lazy that I can't start the work early? Why do I sit at the last minute and then get so stressed and then get, eat unhealthy, sleep erratic, and go all over the place when you want to finish that work? Do you question these things? And do you also tell yourself the next moment is, you know what, this is the last time I'm doing this. The next time I get this, I'm going to start it as soon as possible. I work, or I'm going to do it right away, or I'm going to plan my day better. I am really going to plan my life better. And you say it, you forget it, and you don't do anything about it. So anything that you do in this zone, consider yourself that you actually need to work on those things. Now, let me also tell you something, okay? I really wanted to be successful a few years back, and I had all the skills and talent and everything it was going for me, but I wasn't successful as compared to I would love to. So I always compare myself with myself, and I always look at it, where can I be and where am I at this moment? So I realized that why am I not successful is because of some questions that I answered yes to. Okay, and to be very honest, it's a truth bomb for you. It's a very, very honest confession from my side, and also going to tell you what is honest is, these are the habits of the losers. Okay, these are the habits of the losers, and you will continue to remain one until you change these habits. I know it's hard to take it, right? But if you really feel that these are the questions that you've answered yes to, and this is the truth bomb to you, then comment and tell me it's a truth bomb. Comment and tell me it's a truth bomb. So I know that, you're on the same page, you're understanding what I mean. And to primarily to understand that that's the truth, that I am falling into this trap of this loser's habit and they're not helping me. And kind of acknowledging them is the first step that you can get over them, right? So understand this is the thing. Now let's understand, first of all, why are we lazy, or why a person becomes lazy. Okay, so there are a few interesting things that I came across while doing the research, and this is very, very interesting. Okay, so by nature, a human being loves to dream. Okay, we have been given this mind to think and to get into this emotional memories, and also to look at the future, so we can actually envision our future. Not animals can't do that. So it's a special character which is given to the human mind, that we can envision our future. So what happens is, we want to dream about becoming that millionaire. we want to dream about having those luxury cars, that big house, lovely luxurious vacations, extraordinary supermodel boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe buying a yacht, or maybe planes, or whatever. We have been given this, we are gifted to envision our future, and we love dreaming about it. Fantasy is a core nature of human mind, right? So when you get into the fantasy, you can very well get lost into the fantasy world. Remember the stories that we used to read as a child or listen to as a child? Wouldn't we travel into the fantasies? And then what would you do? You wouldn't do anything. You would just read the moral of the story, and that's about it. You close the book, you keep it there, and you read it next time again. But you don't really act on those morals or act on those stories. Similarly, we are experts in creating these future stories, but we don't understand that to create the future stories in reality, you also need to work on it. Okay, so first thing is, why are we lazy? Is because we are very happy daydreaming. Okay, second thing is we hate work. Just the idea of working gives us the heebie-jeebies, and we throw fits and tantrums, and we immediately plan how to sabotage it, how to avoid it. So what we do is we don't work towards our dreams. You remember as a child what used to happen when you were kids, or you were a baby? There are things that you didn't like to do, like homeworks, going to the school, or waking up early, or eating the vegetables or the right foods, exercising, or whatever XYZ that you didn't like. Who made you do it? Your parents made you do it, right? Your parents or your teachers push you to do it. So you have got into the habit of somebody, some authority telling you to do something, and then you do it. But what happens when you turn an adult is there is nobody in your life who's going to tell you to do those things. That's irony, right? Nobody prepares you for this transition in the life. There are parents and there are teachers who are telling you to do things, and everything the world expects you, once you become an adult, to go and do those things on your own. Nobody trains you from the beginning. So that's the second reason that why are we lazy, because we look for some authority, some manual, somebody coming and telling us what to do. Okay, the third, now this is a big one, and it's a blessing and it's a curse both for our generation. That's the technology. Yes, so technology is a big factor of human beings becoming lazy. Because if you look at today, right from food to the films to the TV shows to the cabs to the drivers to the maids to the groceries to the film tickets, or to everything for that matter. Even your meetings, you can conduct them on the Skype or Zoom. You can sign agreements online. So the technology has actually brought everything closer to us. We don't really need to move out of the house and do anything. Okay, so this could be one of the reasons of some people becoming lazy, because now what has happened is you don't have to really go out and do anything. So everything is coming to you. Now you have a lot of free time in your hand. And if you do not utilize that free time in an appropriate way, you are going to end up using the same technology that provides you with all this content, which is going to make you even more lazy, because the moment you push into anything, you get a pop-up telling you, oh, this is a new series, or this is a new video that you must watch. And you watch that, and tell me if I'm, if you experience it, that, you go onto that one platform, and that one leads to another, the one leads to another, and you think of going there for 15 minutes, and you end up spending a couple of hours. And then in that couple of hours, you're actually sitting at one place. You're not really focusing on what you need to get done. So the work is pending, and you're consuming this amazing content, which is made for you so that you consume, they get benefited, and you subscribe to their channels. They are doing their work, but you are not, right? Now let me tell you, if you think these three things which I told you, I'll repeat the three things. The first is we are happy daydreaming. The second is we hate the work and we expect some authority figure to push us to do that work. And the third is technology. Now, if let me tell you this, okay? Now, if you blame it on these three things for you not doing your work, then I'm sorry, you're wrong, because that doesn't make you permanently lazy. You still do the things which you like to do. Now, let me list down those things, okay? You can add up to them. You can comment and tell me if you have some more of those things. We still play sports. We play video games for hours. We party. We hang out with friends. We go for the movies. We go for the vacations. We go to the pubs. We go to the shopping malls. We go for all those places that are fun for you. Okay? So the things that I am giving you fun, you choose to do them. Okay? So what happens is, so your laziness is actually selective. It's not for everything. Because if you can do things which are fun for you, you're not lazy. You're only lazy when things that you have to do which are like boring things, which are probably researching, studying, completing a project, which is like, a long-term plan. That's where you kind of feel lazy. You feel, oh, मैं आज नहीं करती, मैं कल कर देती हूँ इसको शुरू. आज मेरी तबीयत ही बहुत खराब है. आज पता है बस मेरे पास ना टाइम ही नहीं है. आज ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है, वो भी करना है. If you find yourself giving excuses, just see the things that you find boring, you will give them excuses. So once again, let's establish this, that your laziness is just the matter of what you like and what you dislike. So it's a matter of your inclination. It's not matter of your, it's not permanent, but it's your choice. Okay. So if you get that, just kind of like, give me a thumbs up so if you understand this. The second thing I want to tell you is about, to prove this theory of mine, let me tell you this. You're in a forest, in a dense forest, and you hear a tiger approaching close to you. What will you do? Obviously, you will run for your life. That's because you don't have a choice, right? Or if your boss probably talks to you and tells you that this is a work that I need you to finish in 2 days. Otherwise, I'll fire you. Now you don't have a choice. You'll cry, crib, but you'll finish that work because you love your job, because that job pays you. Okay, it gives you the liberty to do all those fun things that you want to do. So you finish that work that the boss has given to you. If you have exam the next day, or if you have a project submission the next day, and if you don't do it, you will fail. You will do it. Right or right? Right? So you will do all those things because you don't have a choice. Again, in the matter of the deadline, somebody is sitting on your head. Be it a tiger, be it a boss, or be it that fear of failure or in the exams. Somebody is sitting on your head and making you do those things. So you are choosing to do those things ideally because there's a deadline for it. Otherwise, you will lose that job. Otherwise, the tiger will eat you, or else you'll flunk in your exams. What does that tell you? Again, it's a very selective, idea of, when it comes to your own life, there is nobody telling you to do things. Like suppose you hate your job and you're just doing the job because it pays your bill, and you have this dream. Maybe you want to become an entrepreneur, or maybe you want to become a dancer, maybe you want to become maybe a musician, or maybe a writer, something. But you know that needs a lot of work, and nobody's really pushing you or telling you to do those things. So what happens there is you give yourself the excuses of, I'm lazy, I don't have time, and all that stuff that you tell yourself. So think about these things, that when it comes to your own life, you don't take charge, you don't take full control of it, and you ignore those things royally because you don't really care. You don't really care to build your life. You're happy daydreaming, right? So if you feel that you're just waiting for some kind of an authority to come to you, or some kind of a manual to come to you, some kind of a guidance to come to you, or somebody coming and telling you that, stop this and do this, it's not going to happen in your life. So if you understand what I mean here, just type in the comment box truth bomb. Just type in the comment box truth bomb, that you understand that it's a truth bomb. You want another truth bomb from me? The another truth bomb is basically, Nobody here is really waiting to motivate you or inspire you. Okay, nobody here really cares about you if you don't care about yourself. See, your parents have now become your well-wishers. You're an adult now. Your parents have become your well-wishers. They have a say in your life, but they don't really have an entire thing to talk about it, because at the end you are the one who's going to take charge. Your friends, they don't really bother because they have their own lives to live. They will feel really bad and sad about your failure, but they will not really be there for you because they are also sorting their shit. Right? So that's another truth bomb for you. Here you are alone. Who's going to motivate, inspire self by any which ways to do that, get that thing done? Nobody is coming for you. Okay? Nobody is coming for you because everybody is living their own life. So what do you do now? Now you may think, okay, I got the truth bomb. I understood what you mean, but what do I do now? See, the answer is simple. It's not easy. I have applied it and I have made thousands of people apply this particular action plan, and it has worked for them. Okay. So I'm going to give you that action plan, like a 4-step action plan. I want you to figure it out and go step by step. If you need to watch this video again, please do that. Okay. Please do that and take these 4 steps and go one by one. Okay. So the first step is, look at every single toxic behavior that you have. Yeah, toxic behavior, by that I mean, is suppose you get up in the morning and you hit the snooze button. Now that's your toxic behavior. You laze around in the bed for 15 minutes. That is another toxic behavior. You kind of drag yourself and you emotionally and mentally kind of like curse, or you know, जो बड़बड़ाना होता है, अरे यार फिर सुबह हो गई, फिर वही जाना है, फिर वही काम करना है, कब खत्म होगा ये सब. That's a toxic behavior because you're feeding, the first thing in your brain is you're telling yourself or your brain that the whole day is a shit. So by one, start figuring out or be more conscious and aware of your toxic behaviors. Okay, don't hide them, don't protect them, don't defend them, just expose them to yourself. Nobody is here going to tell you anything, and stop lying to yourself. Laziness is a choice. Laziness is not a behavior. Okay, it's a choice that you're making. So stop lying to yourself that I am this lazy person. No, you're not lazy. There are days that you'll feel lazy. Like I said, I still feel sometimes, but I use my step number 3 and I get out of the bed. But you have to talk to yourself. You have to first expose all those conversations that you're having with yourself, all the actions that you're doing that are toxic and that are not helping you. Okay, so list them down. Okay, and take control of one by one. Now, how do you take control of one by one? The second step for you is, now think about your childhood. Go back to your childhood and think about when you didn't like to eat that particular vegetable, or you didn't like to go to school in the morning. You didn't like to wake up in the morning. You didn't want to, go to this class. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to study. You didn't want to finish your homework. Think about your parents and how did they push you? What did they do? Sometimes they rewarded you. Sometimes they scolded you. Sometimes they screamed at you. Sometimes they probably have also given you a whack. So list down those 4 or 5 things that your parents did for you to do those things. साम दाम दंड भेद. तो आपको क्या चारों में से क्या चीजें आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपके साथ की है, उसको आप लिस्ट डाउन करो. और अब पेरेंट्स नहीं करने वाले हैं, आपको खुद को करना है वो आपके साथ. सो स्टार्ट डूइंग दोस थिंग्स फॉर यू. If needed, reward yourself that I'll finish this work and then I'll watch that favorite series of mine. I'll finish this work and then I will do this. I'll finish this work and then I will do this. If you don't listen to yourself, then Sam Dam. Add value to your work. Like you can give yourself, like if you have your play account, like you have your fun account, then once you finish the work, put some money into a fun account. Like this is my end of the week or this is my end of the day fun account and I will spend this money on my fun. Do that. Or you want to do it monthly, then do it monthly. It's your choice. दंड मतलब अपने आप को डांटिए, अपने आप को जरूरत पड़े तो मारिए और बोलिए चलो काम पे लग जाओ. भेद यानी आप अपनी ही थॉट्स के ऊपर काम करना शुरू करो, उनको भेदन करना शुरू करो. How do you do that? Let me tell you the third step now. Okay. Why do you first of all procrastinate? Understand that. Fight those thoughts that are telling you 10 मिनट के बाद करती हूँ, या 10 मिनट ये देख लूँ थोड़ा सा वीडियो, फिर उसके बाद करते हैं, या मैं कल से शुरू करूंगी, अरे 1 तारीख से तो पक्का मुझे यही करना है, मैं तो जिम 1 तारीख से ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ. अगर आप ये एक्सक्यूजेस और ये थॉट्स आपको आते हैं, द मोमेंट यू गेट दिस थॉट्स, जस्ट जंप फ्रॉम वेयर यू आर, get up and finish that work immediately. Because see, this is a rabbit hole. These thoughts are the ones that are hooked for you to go into that rabbit hole of that old habit. Because वो 10 मिनट कभी नहीं आएंगे, वो next day morning कभी नहीं आएगा, और वो 1 तारीख कभी भी नहीं आएगी आपकी लाइफ में. Because you know these are your typical sentences that is giving the feedback to your brain कि बस जाके सो जाओ, इसके आगे हमको कुछ नहीं करना है. So the moment you catch yourself having those thoughts, उसका भेदन करो. Start changing by taking actions in spite of whatever you feel. Okay, in spite of whatever you feel, just take action. That's where you'll give your feedback to your brain that this is important for me. This is what I want to do. Okay. So my fourth step now for you is, what do you tell a person when they go to the gym and they want to make 6 packs, or they are training for a marathon, or probably they want to lose weight? What do you tell that person? If the person says, अरे मुझे ना कल 20 किलो कम करने, और आज मैं जिम जा रहा हूँ 20 किलो कम करके आऊंगा. Or a person wants to run 42 kilometers in a week's time, and the person starts running 100 meters today. Or a person who's looking for 6 packs in a month's time and says मैं अभी 1 महीने में 6 पैक बना दूंगा. हाँ बेशक अब बना सकते हो, बस उसको कलर करके बना सकते हो, एक्चुअली तो बना नहीं सकते. तो आप उसको क्या बोलोगे? पागल हो क्या? ये सब करने के लिए कंटिन्यूअस ट्रेनिंग की जरूरत होती है. बिल्कुल, आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो, और आप दूसरों को ये सलाह बेझिझक दोगे. बट जब आपकी तरफ आता है तो आप क्या करोगे? आप अपनी पुरानी आदतों पे जाओगे. राइट. सो आपको क्या करना है ना, आपको अपने ब्रेन को ट्रेन करना है एवरी सिंगल डे. अपने बिहेवियर्स को कैच करिए, अपने थॉट्स को कैच करिए, और एवरी सिंगल डे अपने आप को पुश करिए. भले ही आपका मन नहीं कर रहा हो कि आज मुझे ये काम करना है, पर आपको मालूम है ये जो आप करोगे वो आपके आगे के लिए सही है. आपका जो फंड है, या आपका जो प्राइमरी गोल है, जो आपको करना है, जो आपको लाइफ में चाहिए, उसके लिए ये काम करना कितना जरूरी है. तो अगर आप अपने आप में इन 4 चीजों को लगातार करोगे, तो आप आगे के जो हमारे ये जितने हफ्ते बचे हैं, और जो हमारा एक काउंटडाउन है 2020 की तरफ, आप देखोगे कि आपने कितनी सारी चीजें अचीव कर ली, बस ये 4 स्टेप्स अपनाकर एवरी सिंगल डे पे. ठीक है. So thank you for watching this video live, commenting on it, and also maybe watching later on YouTube or Facebook. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let me tell you in meanwhile that I really enjoy reading your comments. I really enjoy reading your emails and your questions that you want me to address with. So if you have any questions, write to us on the email or direct message on this group, on this page, and let us know. And I will choose your topic and we will talk about it the next week. By the time, if you really like this video, do share it with your friends and your groups. Also like and comment on it so that it reaches to maximum people. And keep watching The Winning Window at 1:30 p.m. Wednesday on Facebook Live. Our countdown to 2020. Thank you once again.